Hello everybody. Today I will be talking about cortisol and its effects on the body and why it can potentially be harmful. So stay tuned. So cortisol is our stress hormone in the body. This can be any type of stress. You have a big test coming up, a car almost hit you, a family member just died, and cortisol serves in a lot of our systems and balances out the body. But in some cases, it can be pretty harmful for you in high amounts. So when cortisol is present when it needs to be, it's all right. It's all good. It's pretty helpful. But when it's chronically high in the body, that's when issues start to occur. First and foremost, high cortisol will make you accumulate belly fat. Now, as we know, belly fat is not bad on its own, but of course, if you go over the healthy BMI ratio, then it starts becoming harmful, and belly fat's known to increase estrogen production, so that'll decrease your testosterone for men, and also it increases chance of cancer. So yeah, belly fat can be harmful, especially when paired up with high cortisol. Now, of course, healthy BMI is totally fine, but high cortisol can attribute to obesity and diabetes. Yes, cortisol does increase your blood sugar in high amounts, and also may induce a potassium/magnesium deficiency, as it promotes a malabsorption of the minerals. And probably the most popular or infamous symptom of high stress/cortisol is low libido and testosterone, which is very harmful for men, women, relationships, anything really. The last sign of high cortisol is a poor sleeping pattern. Yes, cortisol rises in our sleep, and if you have high cortisol, then it will keep you awake as it keeps your body in a state of alertness. Now, this sleeping pattern would be something like waking up in the middle of the night and then not being able to sleep until the morning. This is actually the reason I made this video, because I experienced this same thing a couple weeks ago. I woke up at like 3 a.m., wasn't able to sleep until 8. And, poor sleep affects everything in your day-to-day and over a long time span, your whole life. So you really want to get that fixed as quick as you can. And yeah, cortisol is one of the reasons why most people have poor sleeping patterns. And in the next section, I will explain how to lower your cortisol naturally. You may want to know some ways to lower your cortisol. Don't worry, I have some that are pretty effective. Okay, so first and foremost, you want to identify what's stressing you. So this can be anything. It could, as I said before, a lot of things can stress you. But the first step to solving this problem is to identify what was causing you initially stress. After you've done that, you need to address it. You need to address it, bro. Because I'm telling you, the longer you let it sit, the more harmful it's going to be for you. So just make your peace with whatever's stressing you and live life. And now you can move on to the other not less effective, but more minor methods. Alright, so one of these minor methods would be long walks in nature, because long walks in nature have been shown to calm the body down and to lower cortisol levels. The body just loves nature. That's how it is. Second is getting sufficient vitamin D, and most people who are high in cortisol will also be deficient in vitamin D. So you really want to get your required amounts, because then it'll alleviate some of the symptoms that you may be facing. Third would be to do some hard work. And what I mean by hard work is by something that's physically demanding from your body. Not too much like going for a PR in the gym every day, but something like playing basketball, like doing some sort of physical activity, because it'll get your mind off whatever's keeping you stressed, and also get rid of some of the energy that may build up while you're sleeping and then keep you awake. Now, along with vitamin D, you would also want vitamin B1 and potassium and magnesium, because as I said before, high cortisol causes a deficiency in them, and they really help you when you're trying to sleep, and also just very good to balance the electrolytes in your body. Me personally, I have an electrolyte package, this little pack that has magnesium in it along with vitamin C, and for potassium, I just eat a lot of bananas. I'm a big banana fan. All right, so that will conclude my video on cortisol, what it is, why it can be harmful, and how you can regulate it. If you have any questions, just comment down below. Like and sub, please. I need to feed my kids. And live life, have fun, stay focused.